Yeah, so they wanted to have a dragon fight.
They wanted to have a dragon.
They wanted it so bad, and they just had to make this ending so big, and it's all very contrived and sort of invented for this moment. And I do understand the desire to want the dragon to be a part of the final action sequence.
Yes.
But I almost feel like the emotion would have been so much greater if it was like, okay, you have your dragon battle moment in like the battle where, you know, she's lighting the pools on fire and taking care of the Urgles and all that. And then it's just Eragon versus Durza. But then it's like, okay, does that go against their whole like together we're stronger thing? I think the way to do it is that there is a separation and then Saphira comes in there at the end, like you say.
Yeah.
But instead we Durza does his big level 7 spell and summons a like shadow dragon beast.
And I'm like we'll dive more into it when we do our dragon grading. I actually like the dragon. Like
It's cool.
It's a cool dragon. I wish it would have shown like Durza deteriorating more or something, like showing some sort of strain. Otherwise, it's like, why don't you just always have a dragon?
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Yeah, that would have really come in handy in that first encounter when you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, like, who knows?
It's also like, well, what's the big deal of having a dragon? If you just reach a high enough magic level, you can just conjure one.
Exactly.
Like, maybe that's why Galbatorix in this universe isn't that concerned with getting a new legion going.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
They thought it through. I'm sure that's what it is.
They thought everything through.
If we'd have gotten the whole trilogy, all of this would have made so much sense. I just know it.
John Malkovich would have been terrifying in movie 3.
I really don't think there's much more to comment on in the encounter. Eragon, they best Durza.
Yeah.
They stab him through the heart.
It's the tail launch.
Yeah, it's the tail launch because there's a very self-conscious line earlier in the film where they're like, one day the best riders can ride from anywhere, even the tail. And Eragon's like, not yet. Not ready for that one.
That seems like a doozy.
He's fine. He's not that bad in the movie. But they do that, and then they have a crash landing, which is actually really well rendered. Yes. I gotta say, you feel that impact in your core.
And Saphira was injured by Durza's dragon.
Yes, and then Eragon decides to be better at magic and heals her.
Which I always, when I was little, I was convinced that he said hell. Like, he just screamed it because he was like, Wheezy! But I was just convinced when I was younger, he was just screamed hell. I'm like, oh my goodness, he just said a naughty word.
He said the H word.
He said the H-E double hockey stick word.
Oh no. They said it was PG.
Oh my God.
I don't know what that's PG. Like hell is definitely allowed in PG movies.
But that just shows where I was at then. But Eragon wakes up and Murtag's out of his cell. Well, first you see they won the battle. Like it was very clearly a costly win. Murtag broke out of his cell because of the flaming Urgle and saves King Hrothgar. So he's got the good graces there.
And then Eragon goes and says goodbye to Arya.
Yep. And
it's kind of nothing.
Yeah, it's kind of... Well, that's the thing. Like, Arya and Eragon's relationship, there's like a hint of flirtiness that's in their relationship, but at the end of the day, there's really nothing there until the very end of the series. So I think that's very...
Good. We just needed the other films.
Yes, it's oddly book accurate.
That's all for this week's Dragon Lore. Takes cold and hot, spread shore to shore. Enjoyed yourself? Please join the squad. Follow on social media at BigLizPod. And one quick reminder before you go, to rate, review, and share the show. Thank you for listening. It means a lot. See you next week, same time, same spot.